Alright, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Game 6 of this third edition of this American Trophy T20. Beautiful weather here tonight, beautiful scenes. Whenever Chicago players play, there's gonna be crowd for sure. They're gonna take on the Midwest Stars here tonight, who won the toss and elected to bat first. Ashar Mehdi and Nadim Williams, they will be taking on the attack to the opposition here tonight. They've lost their first game. They'll definitely look to put on some show here tonight. And the Chicago players, they have won 2-2. They are doing good this year. Oh, what a ball from Kevin Savage right off. Moving away from the batsman. The very first ball. Beautiful delivery. So you see these players too often now with so many franchise tournaments happening. You know how each player plays, how every bowler bowls. Ah, beauty, just beauty. Ashar Mehdi just flicking it towards the fine leg. Should get too easy. They want to go for the third one, but what was Ashar doing? It could have been closer. Good, he came back. Could have gone off the second ball. Smart thing, Nadim Williams sent him back. Said, no buddy, we are good. So that's 2 runs. First runs off the bat for Ashar Mehdi. Bright and sunny tonight here at the Hanover Park Stadium. This time, he flicks it again towards the fine leg. Couldn't quite connect it, but there he was actually right in the 30 yards for the fine leg. Could have been closer had it been timed well. Interesting scenes here. There's a deep mid wicket, and then there is a deep cover. Good ball here from Kevin Savage. He started good tonight. Ashar Mehdi, experienced campaigner, trained by Moin Khan, one of the finest keeper you will see in the Chicago land. This time Ashar trying to flick it again towards the fine leg. There's a desperate appeal from Kevin Savage. Umpire is not convinced. Umpire Mateen Inamdar, super experienced. He's not going to bow down to the pressure. Incredible umpire he is, along with Mushir Laliwala, another experienced umpire. The umpiring committee here doing a wonderful job picking up these wonderful umpires to provide a quality game here tonight. What an incredible tournament this is. Crowd always gathers in numbers. The ambience wonderful. This time there's an appeal again. Direct hit. Now the batsman's always in. Should be the end of the over. So Ashar Mehdi just trying to play towards the fine leg on most occasions. This time he's just trying to flick it towards the fine leg yet again. So everybody's excited on that call. Just couldn't get it right. So at the end of the first over, Midwest Stars 3 for 0. A steady start. Always good to see there's no wickets in the first 3-4 overs, because that kind of gives you that momentum, that edge. So they will probably want to attack, but Nadim Williams, he usually goes boom boom. Let's see what's he gonna do tonight. So look at that. They know Nadim Williams, he wants to go downtown, so they're bringing in this young dynamite, Yash Patel. What an incredible find he is for the Chicago land. Bats well, bowls well, fields well. Three-dimensional player. So there is a deep mid-wicket for young Yash. And there's also a long on. Everybody else in the 30, as you know. Oh, this time. Look at that. Look at that. First ball. Googly. Love to watch the replay on that one. Very first ball. Ashar Mehdi faces it. Oh, brilliant. Maybe the height factor there. Steeples flighted delivery. Pays off on that one. Turning it. And Ashar Mehdi just missing the script a little bit. Missing that line of that spin. Try to just play towards the backward square leg. Oh, this time it places it towards the extra cover. Should get too easily. Kevin Savage chasing it. Still won't stop the Midwest Stars from getting those 2 runs. So this is good batting from Ashar Mehdi. The last game they were chasing and they had to go big because they were chasing about 175 runs. But now they're batting first, so they'll take their time to settle down. Oh, brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. What a comeback this is. This is what surprises me about this bowler, Yash Patel. He's been bowling for so many tournaments. Everybody's figured him out. Still, it's not easy to face him. Look at that flight, that control. Oh, brilliant. This time he goes over the top. Places it in the extra cover. Should be a boundary. Yes, it is. What a shot. First runs. Pressure on Yash Patel, but he doesn't look like he takes any. Brilliant. Takes the room. Yeah, got that wet. Plays it with the spin over the covers fielder. What an incredible shot this from Ashar Mehdi. Pure class. Shows the kind of class that this batsman has. He's played for so many years. Veteran cricketer here, maybe 43, 44 years of age. And look at his fitness. Look at how he scores runs every game. Oh, what a shot this time. What a shot this time. Picking up the spin on the turn. Picking it from the slot and hitting it towards the square leg for a 6. What a shot. This is the momentum that Midwest Stars were looking for. They started slow in the first over. This time it's in the slot. Hits with the turn. Brilliantly executed. Right into those houses. Whenever the ball goes that side, you know that it's going to take time for the ball to get back. So we're going to take a short break as well. Oh my goodness, look at that comeback from Yash. Just beating it. Oh no, and look at that. Yash gets him, gets the big wicket of Ashar Mehdi. The ball, that unexpected bounce. Hanover Park, you've got to watch out for those. After being hit for a boundary and then a 6, he just takes a wicket. What an incredible comeback by this youngster. Just brilliant. Just brilliant. Yash Patel doing the first honors and opening the wicket section in the scorecard. Calvin Savage, he'll continue to attack from the park end. What an incredible breakthrough it is. So the first over, just 3 runs coming off it, and the second over, you've got 12 runs, but you've also lost a crucial wicket of Ashar Mehdi. Oh, what a ball this is. Way too much pace on that. Oh, wide signal by the umpire. So Nadeem Williams into the attack. So the new batsman Suresh Kohli, he's been a man in form this season. Scored a century already in the local leagues. Just couldn't find his rhythm in these big stages yet. Oh, what a ball this is. Full toss now. Taken on the full. Nadeem Williams should get too easy. Driven straight. Even might be a 4. Yes, it is. 4 signal by the umpire. What a shot that is. Get that replay. Taking it on the full. Nadeem Williams just placing it smoothly. Just timed it to perfection. Not enough power on it. But look at these grass conditions. This is exactly what I like about these games on Tuesdays and Wednesdays. Oh, Nadeem Williams trying to go big on this occasion. Wide signal by the umpire. So Calvin Savage, he doesn't think it's a wide. Not quite happy. A bowler never is. How many times have we seen that? In every telecast that we have seen, a bowler's never happy with a wide. Oh, brilliant. Oh, could be closer. Could be closer. Oh. Nadeem Williams wanted to take a single. The ball was right in the block hole. Let's look at the replay. It was right in the block hole. Oh, probably going down the leg. And he wanted a single. Oh, no, there was hesitation there. So Nadeem Williams is still there. Oh, this time he goes, oh, down. Oh, fielder getting there. Oh, it's gone. He picked it up nicely, timed it, but the fielder was right on the 30 yards. I believe the fielder is Sampath Kumar. What an incredible catch. Safe hands, really. Just brilliant. So the Midwest Stars failing the script here on this occasion. Look at that. Yeah, it's Sampath. Oh, takes an easy catch in the boundary. He made it look so easy. It was traveling flat and fast. Not easy. Oh boy. 2.3 overs. The run rate's been good. Midwest Stars 21. But to look at the wickets column, that's a little concerning at this time. So Saqib Chowdhury, one of the class acts, Bangladesh first class player, moved to Chicago years ago. Been playing in Chicago for over 15 years, about 15 years. Now look at the class of that batsman. Scored tons of runs everywhere he plays. Plays for the local league, Chicago Tornadoes. Got picked up in the draft by the Midwest Stars. What is he gonna do? Calvin Savage got a wicket. Yash Patel got a wicket. They'll definitely look to complete the power play with 3 overs each. The runs are not at all bothering right now because there's 2 big wickets of Nadeem Williams and Ashar Mehdi. Should be a wide. Yes, wide signal by the umpire. It's surprising to see international bowlers bowling wides. And surprisingly, Calvin Savage has been bowling more towards the leg. Not quite sure if he's trying to swing the ball inside. It's hard to say from this angle. Oh, brilliant. This time, right into the block hole. Saqib Chaudhary just playing it down, just checking the shot towards the extra cover. It's going to be an interesting situation now. Oh, brilliant. So Saqib Chaudhary this time just placing it towards that mid-on area. Should get a single and gets off strike. Might as well be the end of the over and maybe even... No, it's not. There's still one ball left. So that brings Suresh Kohli onto the strike. So Suresh Kohli, he's a class act as well. Scored some good amount of runs in the local leagues. He's been playing for franchise leagues this year. Just haven't scored anything over 5 runs. Just not finding his rhythm with the big boys here in the big leagues. But definitely a good player. Midwest Stars, they have a stacked batting lineup. If they have sent Suresh Kohli up the order, they know how much they trust him. Excellent batsman. It's going to be surprising to see how the Midwest Stars are going to take on, because it's still the power play. 3 overs done, 23 for 2. Will they keep accelerating, or they'll just build that partnership? Saqib Chaudhary, he's not usually an aggressive bat. Relies on singles and doubles. Just picks that one bad ball in that over and puts it away. Class act he is. The crowd started coming in. Now they're starting to park the cars all around the ground, so they could watch the game from all angles. Yash Patel, he'll look to continue. Gone a little expensive in the first over, 12 runs, but then he provided that crucial breakthrough that gave the players the momentum. Chicago players, they've been relying heavily on this kid. They should, for the quality of the kid he is. What an incredible athlete. Does everything right. Look at the control he has at this age, and the spin, the length, and the turn. Just does everything right. Just like that. Look at that. So perfect, so beautiful. Brilliant. Just brilliant. Yash Patel. When I talk about line and length and when I talk to the youngsters, and I explain them the importance of line and length, they just don't seem to care about it. But look at what. Oh, that might as well be out. Fielder getting underneath it. Oh, just falling short. Just falling short and getting lucky on that occasion. Gets 2 runs, but Saqib Chaudhary won't be happy with those 2. Oh boy, what an incredible bowler this kid is. So wonderful. So So the president Tariq Khan himself getting into the attack to take a few snaps of the big players. Ah, brilliant. Good shot, this one. Just trying to play it. He's got a little bit of a width on that occasion. Just placing it towards the point. That single gets off strike. Suresh Kohli, this is almost the last ball to the end of the fourth over. Has just faced one ball. Oh, brilliant, brilliant bowling. What a beautiful youngster he is. So much control. Just 3 runs coming off it. Look at the control, the flight, that high arm action and the turn. Oh my goodness. So smart as well. He tries to place himself in the mid length area and bounces it, not letting the batsman get under the ball. ఉండకూడదు అంటున్నారు.
బట్ ఇంటర్నేషనల్లోనే ఉంటారు కదా, డ్రెస్సింగ్ రూమ్ దగ్గర కూర్చొని ఉంటారన్న.
డ్రెస్సింగ్ రూమ్ ఉంది, డక్అవుట్లో ఉండకూడదు.
డక్అవుట్ లాగా రావచ్చు కదా, ఆడేందుకు
అక్కడే ఉంటాడంట వాడు. వాళ్ళ టీమ్ తోటే ఉంటాడు. బ్యాన్ అంటే నువ్వు ప్లేయర్స్ తోటి ఇంటరాక్షన్ ఉండకూడదు డ్యూరింగ్ ద గేమ్. All right, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. There was a brief delay with umpiring committee trying to make some decisions for both these teams. So Prithvish Patel into the attack now. 4 overs, 26 for 1. Brilliantly played, just driven towards the covers. Excellent fielding there. It's going to be an interesting game because 4 overs, 4.2, I believe. The scorecard's not updated. Brilliant. There was actually a mix-up in the middle. Suresh Kohli watching the ball. Saqib saying, hey buddy, it's behind the wicket, it's my call. What an important thing this is. This time Saqib goes over towards the cover. The covers is wide open. There's a deep cover. There's a huge gap between the point and the extra cover. Saqib Chowdhury just materializing on that. Calvin Savage bowled 2. Yash Patel bowled 2. Prithvish Patel, the first change. I wonder why Calvin Savage was changed after he got a wicket in the second over. He should not have changed, but Prithvish Patel is doing decently himself. Nothing to worry really, because both the batsmen, they're not looking to go big. They're just trying to go singles and doubles at the moment. Just 4 runs coming off it. Excellent first over from Prithvish Patel. So at the end of 5 overs, Midwest Stars 30 for 2. They're going at a run rate of 6, but they've lost 2 big wickets. They don't have Karan Kumar in the team. That's a huge blow. He was banned for the season. Something about expressing his discontent in the first game. So the umpires were not happy. So the disciplinary committee banned him from this season of the American Trophy T20. So that's a big blow for the Midwest Stars, because he is the backbone for the team. Scores tons of runs every game. Average is about 60 even in T20. It's going to be interesting how Midwest Stars are going to do this season without Karan Kumar. Could be closer, could have gone. Just getting lucky on that occasion. I would love to see the replay on that one. Look at that replay. What a bowler he is, Yash Patel. Oh my goodness. Suresh Kohli probably would have played on to himself. This time he places it in that gully area. Should get 1. Yeah, he wanted a 2. There's no 2 there. Absolutely not. What a bowler he is, Yash Patel. He's turning out to be one of the best bowlers of the season. Just 18, 19 years of age. Incredible bowler. This time Saqib Chowdhury goes mid-wicket. Oh my goodness. I just can't believe that. That should have been taken. Bowler didn't go for it. That should have been taken. Probably missed it. Misjudging on that one. It's a lot of time in the air. I wish there was a camera angle that's covered the fielding on this occasion. Probably not. It should have been taken. The fielder didn't move for some reason. He probably thought the ball was coming to him and realized it's not. He had all the time in the ball to take that. Oh, this time he places it one. Oh, misfield from Calvin Savage. You don't see that too often. But these international players, so Calvin Savage, South African international player, these international players, they are used to playing in those golf grass conditions where the grass is almost rolls like a carpet. So the ball's easy to pick up and throw. These ground conditions in Hanover Park, they are way above international. If you can field in these ground conditions, you actually can be playing for international cricket. Brilliant bowling this from Yash. Just no boundaries. The boundaries have dried up. The only 3 boundaries that were scored so far were those 4 and 6 from Ashar Mehdi and then that 4 from Nadim Williams. Oh, this time. Oh my goodness. That is a drop catch. I just can't believe this drop catch. Wonder who's the keeper. Who's the fielder? That was right in the hands of the fielder. That's 2 drop catches for Saqib Chowdhury. Gets him a 6. Oh no, just no. Prithvish Patel, the fielder, should have taken that one. It was right in the hands. Just not motivating for Yash Patel. He's bowled a beautiful over, and that wicket turned out to be a 6. How disheartening it is. Would be disheartening for anybody. So that 6 gave them that momentum. It starts. Now they are a little over run per over. But imagine what would have happened if that catch was taken by Prithvish Patel. Yash Patel would have gotten 2 wickets. He would have been 20 for 2 in 3 overs. And Midwest Stars would have been 35 for 3 at the end of 6 overs. That would be a huge, huge blow for the Midwest Stars. Mind you, they don't have Karan Kumar, so they've got to protect every wicket now. Driven straight down the ground. They looked for 2, they get it. Sloppy feeling in the deep. Shouldn't have been 2 runs. Should have just been 1 run there. So Suresh Kohli playing on 4 from 9. And Saqib Chowdhury playing on 17 from 14. So the run rate together, the strike rate is not 100. Suresh Kohli just trying to pull this one. Maybe like a jab shot towards the mid-on. Interesting scenes these. Wonder what total would be a good total here tonight, because it's a little chilly here out. It's nice and bright, but there's a slight chill. No wind factor. Indicates that there's gonna be dew tonight. If there's gonna be dew, 160 would be a decent total. But well, Midwest Stars posts at 160 here tonight. Gotta wait and watch. Brilliant bowling this time from Prithvish Patel. Saqib Chowdhury didn't quite time it. Could have been close, Sometimes these edges, they probably walk onto the wicket. Gets you a wicket. This time Saqib Chowdhury getting lucky on that occasion. Didn't quite middle the bat, but hit it from the bottom end of the bat. He usually swings the bat so hard, so he got 2 on that occasion. This time he comes down the ground and places it towards the long off. Should be a 4 or 6. Yes, 6 it is. What a shot this is from Saqib. Looks so effortless. Comes down the track. Plays it inside out. Look at that. So he just comes down the track and cuts it, like plays it inside out. Almost like handling a sword. It's a pressure on Prithvish Patel. The last ball. The first over, he just bowled a 4-run over. Pretty decent. Now he's already 11. And then that's going to be a 12. That should be a 12-run over. So Saqib Chowdhury trying to keep most of the strike. Because Suresh Kohli is he's struggling to find his form at the moment. Not quite looking solid. Even those runs, those slaps, those drives, they're not looking confident. Like when you stand, punch, you see a certain confidence. You don't see him yet, but it's not too much of a worry for somebody at the caliber of Suresh Kohli. He's just one hit away from that confidence. One hit. When you hear that sound, when you middle it, you know what's in the store for you. Suresh Kohli, very, very decent person. Plays for the team. Very calm, very quiet, quite a character. So Daria into the attack. Yash Patel bowls so good, he might as well finish it. But they probably maybe want to keep it for one more over towards the death. I see no point in Yash Patel not completing his 4-over quota tonight. Bowled brilliantly. That 6 was not his fault. It was the fault of Prithvish Patel. Should have gotten a wicket. This time Saqib tries to pull it towards the forward square leg. Suresh Kohli, he's excited to get those 2s. Wonder why. Not sure if that's because he's not able to middle the ball, or is it because he wants to contribute by running those extra runs. It's going to be surprising to see how Suresh Kohli is going to do tonight. Oh, brilliant bowling from the area. So these dot balls, you can't have way too many because the partnership is kind of built. Saqib Chowdhury played a brilliant innings so far. 25 of 18. He rebuilt that innings. Another dot ball. Oh, brilliant. So probably the first hit is hard off the middle of the bat. Didn't have enough power though, but still got it right in the middle of the bat. Should give him some confidence. Oh, this time that's taken in the mid wicket, just a sitter. Jay Patel won't drop any. Everybody knows that. It's probably like a lollipop for him. This is what pressure keeps adding to. If you have a batsman who's playing dot balls on the other side, just pulling it on that occasion, Saqib Chowdhury he played it in the back foot, and look at that. Jay Patel's not gonna drop any of those. So Suresh Kohli, he's got to accelerate. He's got to find some way to score runs because this is putting pressure on the batsmen who are actually contributing. It's going to be a challenge here tonight for the Midwest Stars if this is going to continue, because the run rate, it's not even 7 runs per over. It's a little about like 7.02 to be precise, which is not bad honestly, which is still good. There, yeah, picking up the wickets. I don't know what this man eats really. I think he just eats wickets in the day. Literally. Unbelievable bowler he is. Every time he comes in, he takes wickets. At the end of the first, so in 1 over, 2 runs, 1 wicket, and you see that Daria will do a 16-17 run per spell in his 4 overs and picks up 2-3 wickets. This is classic Daria. I don't know how he gets his wickets. Smart bowler he is. Just turns it lightly, flights it from that good length area. Makes the batsman do those mistakes. So Mohit Patel now into the attack along with Suresh Kohli. Mohit Patel not the fastest of the hitters. So is Suresh Kohli. So it's going to be interesting to see how both these batsmen are going to figure out how to get those more than 6 runs per over situation. Suresh Kohli this time drives it towards the long on, gets a single, brings back Mohit Patel on strike. So singles and doubles is something that will not bother the Chicago players. They can give it all day. Even from now on, they are okay to give 72 runs in the next 72 balls. That would still be 127. This time Mohit Patel trying to play towards the fine leg. The ball won't travel. Might get 3 though. Yeah, should get 3. There should be a backward square leg. There is a square leg, but he's slightly forward, more towards the mid wicket. Should probably be towards the backward square leg. Kevin Patel is into the attack now. From the park end, Daria is coming in from the street end of the Hanover Park. Brilliant. Just flicking it towards his square leg. It's a single. So Suresh Kohli, he's just trying to find his rhythm. He's just grinding it out there. Signs of a good quality batsman when you know you're not in the right form with the big boys in the big leagues. This time he tries to flick it towards the fine leg again. Just dot ball. So Mohit Patel scoring about 100 strike rate. This time he flicks it towards the short mid wicket. Good fielding there. The bowler just not in the right position to throw the ball. Mohit Patel taking full advantage of that. So this is good. This is really, really good. There's 1 ball to go. And then this time this dot ball. It's almost like an action replay from the previous ball. Only this time the bowler is in the position to pick and throw right. So just 6 runs coming off it. Good over from Kevin Patel. So at the end of 9 overs, Midwest Stars 61 for 3. Alright, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. At the end of 10 overs, Midwest Stars 74 for 3. Suresh Kohli now finding his rhythm. Went for that big shot, a beautiful shot. Picked it up from the slot and hit it towards the mid wicket, or rather cow corner. There was a mid wicket fielder. He'll just watch it sail over. So this is good. This is really, really good. Because Suresh Kohli, he can actually be a big match player if he finds his form. The only thing troubling was his form, and I can now see. Oh, brilliant, brilliant. Oh, it was right in the block hole. Lucky to get away with that one. So the camera angles, they're pretty hard to set when the batsman is right in front of the camera. And there's a left-hander bowling. Oh, brilliant. This time Mohit Patel just placing it into the covers for an easy single. He's got to do a lot of those because now Suresh Kohli is trying to take the fight back to the opposition. So he should be facing most of the balls. It's going to be interesting to see where Suresh Kohli is going to go now. Oh, right into the block hole. He wanted a single, but the non-striker called it no. Good comeback this from Kevin Patel. He's been doing pretty decently. 3 balls, just single. There is a long on, there is a deep mid wicket, and there is a deep square leg. Oh! Missing that line completely. Suresh Kohli getting too lucky on that occasion. The ball just turned in. If it was a cutter, he would have been gone. I'll have to see the replay on that occasion. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Probably pitching it outside leg, and there was also a height factor. Oh. Mohit Patel just driving it towards the long off. Should get a single and get off strike. So Suresh Kohli, he's trying to do his best to get those big hits up and running. Oh, brilliant. This time he takes it on the full and places it into the gap. More towards a wideish mid-on, sorry. And keep strike. So this is really, really good. So both batsmen now reaching almost 100 strike rate. Mohit Patel striking it at 100. Suresh Kohli slightly less than 100. So Suresh Kohli striking it at 83 and Mohit Patel striking it at 100. Suresh Kohli on strike. He's taken Daria on in the previous over and he tries to take it again. Should just be a 1 run now. It's a good intention from Suresh Kohli now. He's trying to make the intentions clear. He's trying to go for it now. Oh, Mohit Patel goes big this time. Fielder getting underneath it and Pruth is not going to drop it this time. That's the end of Mohit Patel and wickets. They are consistently losing wickets. Look at that. He's got all the time in the world to take that and he's not going to drop that. It was nowhere near the boundary, so he can walk back even 5 yards more towards the back. That's the end of Mohit Patel. Suresh Kohli, the lone warrior here tonight. He's probably assessed the situations better. He's playing it safe. So he's trying to get that acceleration. The run rate now dropping below 7, 6.97 at this time. They still have Deepchand Pinaka, Farhan Ali. Wonder who's gonna be here now. So yeah, looks like Deepchand Pinaka is on the strike. He's a good bat. He can hit big. He can accelerate as needed. As long as he is there, he'll make sure he's hitting at a strike rate of over 100 for sure. Nothing that concerns him really at this point. Oh, brilliant. There, yeah, just mixing it up on the pace, the turn, the angles. Suresh Kohli looked positive to take on Daria, but he's not getting even a strike. This time. This is really, really good bowling from Daria. 1 wicket and 1 run in the 4 balls he's bowled. What more do you ask in T20 cricket? This time, oh my goodness, lucky to get away with. It was right in the gap. Well played actually. So this low run scoring, so the run rate kind of low at the moment. It's going at 6.75, so they're looking for these extra singles. That's putting them at risk as well. But you know what? Suresh Kohli is on strike. There he is bowling. This time he pulls one. Should be 6. Yes, it is. Wonderful shot this one this time. This is exactly the contest I would love to watch tonight. Suresh Kohli, he's trying to attack the area. Look at that. He's preparing himself to take him on no matter what. Not the balanced Nataraj shot, but he'll still take that. 6 runs is always wonderful on the scoreboard. So Suresh Kohli rising up to the occasion now. With this shot, he goes above 100 on the strike rate. Still not good for T20 cricket, not good for tonight given the conditions. But he's at least doing it. Nobody else in his team is giving him any sort of a support. Saqib Chowdhury, he was giving support at one time, and Suresh Kohli was just trying to grind it out. But now he's found his rhythm. Playing beautifully now. Deepchand Pinaka on strike. Kevin Patel into the attack. This time he drives it towards that extra cover, or sweeper cover I should say, and gets 2 runs. Good running between the wickets. He knew right when the ball left the bat, he knew it's going to be 2. He's run the first run harder. Get that. Oh, brilliant. This time the fielder right there, taking it on the full, couldn't just materialize it, couldn't place it over the fielder in the gap. The same shot was hit above the fielder. He might as well get a 4 because there's a huge gap between the deep extra cover and the long off. This time Deepchand Pinaka hits it towards the mid wicket, but only gets 1. Good fielding there in the deep by Sampath Kumar. Surprising to see Sampath Kumar not bowling. He is usually a fine bowler. Sampath Kumar, last year he played for Midwest Stars, and this year he's playing against them. This time Suresh Kohli placing it towards extra cover. Could be good. Oh my goodness! Direct hit, and oh my goodness, it's all happening here at the Hanover Park. Deepchand Pinaka, the direct hit. What a throw really from Prithvish Patel, I believe is the fielder. Suresh Kohli hit it. The second run was a little tougher because there was a misfield, but then Jay Patel, or I believe it's Prithvi Patel chasing in, and look at that throw, direct hit. Deepchand Pinaka could have been gone by miles. Brilliant. Deepchand Pinaka just trying to chip it towards the short mid wicket. There's a fielder right there. Still a very, very good over so far. Just 6 runs coming off the 5 deliveries. But the last ball of the previous over, gone for a 6 and made it a good over, is Deepchand Pinaka. Gonna squeeze one. No, just places it towards the covers. Wants a single, but no, Suresh Kohli is not interested. He knows Deepchand Pinaka is taking his time to settle down, just like he did. So he wants to keep the strike. Because you know what? It's 13 overs done. And this is when the hitting begins in T20 cricket. So every time you see the 13-14 over mark, you obviously see that the batsman would want to go for it. Suresh Kohli being the best batsman so far for their team tonight. 30 of 27. The bowling's been terrific. They're just not able to score runs. So 30 from 27 is still good considering the conditions. The wickets that have been fallen. And it's getting chillier and chillier. So the lights are on. Some Midwest Stars, they're trying to maneuver this new team now, because Midwest Stars plus Curran is a championship team, and Midwest Stars minus Curran all of a sudden is the weakest team in the league. Oh, what a shot this time. Sits and lodges one. What a shot this is towards the cow corner for a 6. Suresh Kohli. Remember the name. Anybody who has a Kohli as a last name, they're good. Look at that shot. What a shot this is. Look at the fielders watch the ball sail over. It's at least 10 yards outside the 6. What a shot this is. So looks like Suresh Kohli is decided to take on from the street end. This time he places one towards extra cover. Could be a 4 as well. Oh, good fielding. Wonderful fielding there. Amazing fielding by Sampath Kumar. Saved a certain boundary for his team. Saved at least 2 runs for his team on this occasion. What an incredible fielder he is. What an athlete, Sampath Kumar. This time Suresh Kohli just placing it was a point and wants a single. Deepchand Pinaka is fast. This is smart batting now from Suresh Kohli. Now he started to accelerate. He just pressed the throttle. He's going full cruise control now. Looking very comfortable. That's exactly what I told in the beginning. Suresh Kohli just got to find his rhythm. Just one shot will get him. Oh, same needs to happen with Deepchand Pinaka. It's not easy to hit young Yash Patel. What a comeback this kid has got after being hit for a 6 of the first ball. It's usually pressure right on the bowler, even for experienced campaigners. This time it would be wide, signal by the umpire. Yes, it is. This time Deepchand goes big, but fielder right underneath it. Sampath Kumar is not gonna drop that. That's a big wicket. That's a big wicket of Deepchand Pinaka. Oh my goodness, he just couldn't get the timing and the power. Tried to just play towards extra cover, but didn't quite middle it. Somebody's got to give a very, very good support here to Suresh Kohli, who's been playing terrifically. Somebody like Deepchand Pinaka, he's got to make sure that he was taking singles until he finds his rhythm. That's exactly what Suresh Kohli did. He's just giving strike to Saqib Chaudhary, letting him go big until he found his groove. Deepchand Pinaka could have done that because these wickets, they keep putting pressure on their own team. Usually the first two batsmen, they can take the chances to throw away the wickets. It's quite interesting to watch what's going to happen of the last ball. Yash Patel, he did terrific. Ideally should have been 30 for 3 if that catch was not dropped by Prithvish, which went for a 6. Would have been a terrific spell then, even with one ball to go. But look who's here, Farhan Ali. He's brought his team back into the chase. Last time these two teams encountered, the Players and the Midwest Stars. Oh, this time he goes big. Oh, launches one really big. Oh, the car just passed here. I've broken the windshield on that one. Somebody definitely kicked the tail of the fox to get that lucky. Look at that. The car just passing that ball. Getting lucky on that occasion. Oh my goodness. That Jeep. That could have been in trouble. With the cops watching. It's going to be a different situation altogether. The cops here enjoying the game here tonight. Everybody loves this ambience. Cops just parking the car right by the park, enjoying some beautiful cricket. Nice ground conditions. It's getting a little chillier. So at the end of 14 overs, Yash Patel in this game proven to be expensive. Even without that 6, would have been 36 for 3. Still would have been expensive. Calvin Savage, he's into the attack now to take on Suresh Kohli, because now he knows both the batsmen are going for it. So this would be the right time for this international player to come do his magic. So there was a slight change in the umpiring due to certain reasons. Brilliant by Suresh Kohli, just placing it towards the covers. Should get one and get off strike. So in Calvin Savage's over, you've got to let Farhan Ali play, because Farhan Ali, he's played some serious pace. He can take on any pace bowler. Suresh Kohli not used to that kind of a pace in the local leagues, so he might probably want to keep off strike and let Farhan Ali go for it. Oh, this time it's edged it. Could be a 4 as well. Oh, yes it is. That's 4, signaled by the umpire now. Look at that short pitch delivery. Farhan Ali trying to pull it lazily though, because he knows that was a racing ball. Not easy to pull those. Look at that ball just crossing that boundary. Should get a 4 on that occasion. That's a good start to the over. Just 5 runs coming off 2 deliveries. This time it's brilliant. Good running between the wickets. Farhan Ali just chipping it towards that covers. Gets off strike after the boundary. Smart batting this from both these batsmen. These are crucial runs, to be honest, because in these ground conditions it's gonna be due tonight. later in the day. It's not easy. The ball gets heavier. Not easy to bowl as well, but still batting when you're chasing. This time it won't go. This time it was played towards a fine leg. Should get 2. It's going to be an interesting replay to watch. Leg by signal by the umpire. So you see that Suresh Kohli tried to move towards the offside a little bit. Probably just hitting his elbow. The camera should be a little wider to see the batsman in full face. So look at the cops in the background. Brilliant scenes here. This time it's well kept. Would have been another boundary, but should get a wide for this. Suresh Kohli is not a tall man. He's tall in terms of scoring runs for his team tonight. Farhan Ali, what momentum he's provided. Hit a 6 in the previous over and a 4 right off in the next over. So there was certain appeal by the keeper and the slip. I don't know what's happening. The batsman's not convinced. Neither is the umpire. The camera's got to move for sure because this is bad. Could be a wide. Yes, it is. What are you doing, Calvin Savage? You do not want to do that. Being an international player, people look up to you. Youngsters learn from you. You can't be doing those. You've played in this ground long enough to realize there's going to be certain bounce. This is a bouncy turf. This time Suresh Kohli just taking his time to sweetly place it over that backward point. Should get 2 easily. This is really, really good innings from Suresh Kohli tonight. So then at the end of 15 overs, Midwest Stars 120 for 5. Run rate kind of coming up a little bit now. The run rate is about 8 runs per over. At this rate, the projected score is about 160. And at 10 runs per over, Midwest Stars could post 170, which could be really, really competitive. Chicago players, they bat deep. Everybody knows that. So it's going to be interesting watch tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Stay tuned. We're going to take a short break and be right back. Look at that replay. Everything's happening here at the Hanover Park Stadium. Sampaj Reddy Varaji has been brought into the attack. Why is it a nope though? Is it because of the fielders? It didn't look like it. Let's watch the replay once again. I'd like to see if it's a leg nope. What a ball this is. Knocking the off stamp. Look at that feet landing. Maybe just a little, I don't know. It's hard to say from this angle, but umpire's got the best angle. Farhan Ali like getting just lucky. Lucky and lucky. That was a bold ball, beautiful York, executed to perfection. That quarter inch, that 1 inch. Sometimes that 1 inch makes the difference between winning and losing, as you have seen in Any Day Sunday movie, copied by S.S. Rajamouli into one of the Telugu movies, Sai. Oh, this time Suresh Kohli just trying to place a full toss ball towards the fine leg, should get too easy. Didn't quite time it. He was asking for a nob. Umpire's not convinced. He says the ball's dipping. Maksud Sheikh, fine umpire there, along with our very own Imad, director for this entire tournament, organizes a wonderful tournament himself. Ah, brilliant. Nice comeback this from Sampath. It's a wide-ish full slot ball. Suresh Kohli. So look at Sampath Reddy Baraji looking handsome today with a clean shave. Usually comes with a full beard and stuff. Looks much younger. Oh, this time he places one towards the long off. Only gets one because there's this tall man, Calvin Savage. Good fielding there in the deep. Calvin Savage, what a three-dimensional player he is. Bats well, bowls well. Comes in with some international credentials. Obviously has to do well. A lot of expectations on him. Oh, this time he goes over the point. Oh my goodness, good fielding there from the deep. Brilliantly fielded. The ball just falling and turning away from the fielder, diving it to save a certain boundary. Won't stop the batsman from getting 2 runs. Farhan Ali just getting lucky on that first ball with that leg nope. Imad making the right call there. So it's getting chillier now. The jackets are coming on. The wind's kind of breezing through. Confidence. Look at that. Sampath is a very fast bowler, but Farhan Ali wanted to play the dill scoop. This time he tries to go launch one towards the long on. Just couldn't quite get under the wall. That was a slot delivery right in the block hold. Good delivery. That's a very, very good over from Sampath Baraji to complete the 16th over. Just 7 runs coming off it. 128 for 5 Midwest Stars after 16 in 4 overs. They'll definitely look to post 40 from now. Want to at least put a competitive total of 170. It's going to be an interesting chase if they end up posting 169, giving a target of 170. Suresh Kohli batting brilliantly along with Farhan Ali. These two folks, they have given that hope of hitting over 150 because the way the wickets were falling, it didn't look like the Midwest Stars were anywhere closer to posting a total of 150. All of a sudden, they might even look for 170. That is really, really good batting from these two batsmen. So joining us in the commentary box, Sandeep, the coach. Coaches a lot of fine youngsters who play for Chicago players like young Yash Patel and so many others. He's trained Mihir, he's trained Neil Patel, so many of them. Oh, Farhan Ali goes big this time towards the sweeper covers. Oh my goodness, that's really, really good feeling in the deep. What an effort there. Charlie almost running from the 30 yards to the boundary backwards, still getting his hands underneath. Never easy. But look at that effort. I would love to watch the replay on that occasion. Look at that. Farhan Ali just trying to go. Hit him towards that sweeper covers. Look at that sweep. Oh. It's a good ball again. Oh, wide signal by the umpire. Kevin Patel continuing the attack. He's doing really well. Just 18 of 3 overs. So coming back to the commentary box with Sandeep. So Sandeep, what do you think is the forecast for youngsters in these premium tournaments? Like, how do you think the youngsters are performing?
So, thank you for having me. The kids are doing great actually. So if you look at all the American T20 tournament, within American T20 tournament itself, there are multiple CYCA kids, which is Chicago Youth Cricket Academy. So Yash and Rahul both play for us. Mitansh is also playing American T20. Kevin is also playing American T20. And I believe Shaunak is as well. I'm not sure. I haven't seen him. But so there are like few, right? And these kids are really, really young. So they're like under 19 right now, all of them, right? So, we have a under 15 team right now, which is really, really good. So I believe that in the next few years, we'll see more of the CYCA kids come through and play American T20. And you remember I had brought some kids here. The reason why I had them come here is because I wanted them to see like, hey, what a premium tournament here in Chicago looks like. The exposure, like when they see that, now they have something to look forward to. Like, okay, this is where we want to play. So I feel like the youth cricket in Chicago has evolved a lot more from the previous 10 years maybe, and we'll see a lot more of those kids come through.
Incredible analysis, and thank you so much, Sandeep, for bringing so many youngsters, training them so hard. Oh, Suresh Kohli launches one this time. It's nowhere. Fielder will just have to watch it sail over. Right over that long on fielder. That's 50 up for Suresh Kohli in the most crucial times. Shows the mettle of this batsman. He's taken his time initially. Created some pressure for Saqib Chowdhury, but look at him taking on. This is brilliant batting from Suresh Kohli. Probably the best batsman you'll see tonight. Taking it on the full from the slot. Oh, this time he tries to move towards the off and tries to launch one again towards the backward square leg. Couldn't quite get under the ball, but still gets a single and gets away with. This is brilliant batting. 54 from 40 now. So, who do you think Sandeep is going to win tonight? What are your predictions?
As you know, I'm part owners in Chicago Players, so I'm going to be biased and say Chicago Players is going to win. And like you said, initially, I was watching the game. I came here late, but I was watching the game on YouTube, and I was like, oh, looks like we're going to wrap them up in under 100. But Suresh Kohli has done a great job for Midwest Stars. Obviously, he's been their anchor batsman today, and he's doing really well. And Farhan, we know from the last game how he pulled it out for them, like almost pulled it out. So that's one of the batsmen that I was kind of like, okay, how do we get him out, kind of. So we'll see. We'll have to get one wicket here pretty quick. We already at the 17th over though.
Absolutely, Farhan Ali. What a thriller of a night that was. Probably the best game I've seen in American T20 this season. Chicago Players winning it by just one run of the last delivery. Incredible match that was. So Sampath Kumar continuing the attack. And yeah, when I talk about the change of game in T20 cricket, as you said, you look to wrap them around 100. I thought it was more so about 130, to be honest. But all of a sudden, they're 142 with 3 overs to go. So right now they have every possibility of scoring posting a total of about 170, which could be competitive. I know Chicago players are bad deep, and you're the part owner, so you would want the team to win for you. But incredible sides these. What a tournament this has been last 3 years. So what made you choose American Trophy T20 in spite of so many franchise leagues that are happening here? What quality are you getting here?
The first franchise league that actually started was American T20. If you remember, there was no other franchise league going on, and after American T20 had announced, that's when BPL had announced as well. And this year we have Midwest. Last year we had CPL as well. But what I've seen is the quality of the game here at Hanover Park, particularly, is way better. We have more people that come to watch over here compared to any other grounds. That's one of the things as well. And Calvin's got the catch. So,
You might be praying loud out there that you should drop
I
this
mean,
one.
Calvin has huge mittens for hands, so I was pretty sure he's gonna get it. Comparatively, I think the way everybody wants to run their league the way American T20 runs, but I haven't seen that. Everybody promises this guy, not able to deliver though. So.
Absolutely. American Trophy T20 have been the pioneers. This is their third year, so definitely they have come to a point where this probably seems like the best tournament. I've seen other leagues picking up as well. I mean, Midwest Premier League, this is their first year, but that's still going strong. That's pretty good as well. BPL, I haven't watched it much, but honestly, I haven't seen or heard much about BPL. But these tournaments have picked up ever since American Trophy T20 kind of became the pilot. And this has changed the face of cricket in Chicago now. You see so many international players coming in and playing in the local leagues, providing that kind of a big exposure, helps the minor leagues team. And I believe you are part owner for the US Tigers as well, which is one of the minor leagues. So how's minor league going for you?
So today is the draft, and because I'm here, I'm not watching it. But I'll watch it later and see how we fare in the draft. But that again, so last year was the first year for Tigers, and they did incredibly well, compared to the other Chicago team, which is the Blasters, and I'm in favor of having good teams in the Chicagoland because we really need to represent. So it's not just because we have the Tigers, but also we support the Blasters when they're playing here. You'll always see Vishal, you'll always see me come out here support them. Except for when they're playing the Tigers, but we want good talent to come out of Chicago, and we see that happening. Though.
Yeah, excellent analysis once again there, and I kind of strongly believe US Tigers will mature into a winning minor league team. I've been part of the Seattle Thunderbolts last year when they won, along with Funny Bhai and several other owners who are part of Seattle Thunderbolts, Funny Bhai being my cousin. So I had the opportunity to send Anshul Bish from here. This year is Rar, who's playing for Cardinals, is actually going to be playing for Thunderbolts. So it's a very, very competitive league right now, the minor league. And I've seen catchers and blasters in the first year, the second year. The intentions were to give opportunities for teams who play locally for them, not really to promote cricket. But you've changed the face of the minor league. Oh, wonderful shot, this one. Taking it on the full on this occasion, Farhan Ali, driving it right next to that side screen right in front of him. Wonderful boundary there. So the game's almost getting over. Still 2 overs to go, but Midwest Stars. All thanks to Farhan Ali for, led along with Suresh Kohli. They are trying to post a total of 170. So coming back to the minor league, what I liked about US Tigers is the find of the talent locally. Except for Calvin Savage, there's no international players. There's not too many outside state players. You just are believing in the young talent that you're nurturing today and giving those opportunities to the local players who've been playing young, like Prithvish Patel, Manan Patel. So this is incredible. I mean, this is setting a template for minor league teams within the Midwest area, because Chicago is so huge for cricket. All around the Midwest, they actually come to Chicago to play, like from Milwaukee, Madison, St. Louis. There's so many, Michigan. All these teams come here to play, from Indiana, you name it. And finding a local talent here has never been. You even see even a lot of local franchise leagues, a lot of international players. Why? Yeah, you need international players to get that exposure, but you can't rely on them to win matches for you all the time, because they're going to play everywhere. You're never going to have a set team, and the US cricket is not going to develop with that, right? So kudos to you, Sandeep, for forming a wonderful team like US Tigers, and also the Chicago players, where I see at least 3-4 under 23 players playing every game. Like Jay Patel, he is what, 22?
Yeah, he's around 23. Yash.
Yeah, 23 maybe. Yash is 18.
Yash is 15.
Yash is 15. Oh my goodness. Yash Patel is 15, 16.
Yeah.
Look at the maturity that kid's got. He's going places for sure. Bats well, bowls well, fields well as well. Three-dimensional. So it's going to be incredible. Thank you so much, Sandeep. It's been wonderful having you here.
Thank you for having me.
Yep. So Calvin Savage continuing the attack. Oh, this time it's edged it towards that third man. And a boundary. Valuable runs these. Datta Prakash trying to hit it towards that mid-wicket area. Top edge just it towards the third man for a boundary. The third man, Prithvish Patel, was at the 30 yards. So it's going to be a colder night tonight. It's already super chilly. Folks who usually wear pullovers, they're starting to get onto the winter jackets now. This is what Chicago can do to you. When I was traveling here, it almost felt like 80 in the car. I had to turn on the AC at full. Just 3 hours later, this is the situation. So good batting this from good batting this from Datta Prakash. But look at those dot balls. There's got to be some momentum in those dot balls. 4 balls, 4 runs. Yeah, you have a boundary, you're scoring at 100. But if you want to give your team a competitive total, you might want to end up at 170. But Datta Prakash, he's played for some professional Hyderabad cricket. He can score big. He's also the captain of the Cardinals team in the MPL. Oh, that's a run out. That was simple. I would like to watch the replay on that one. What's exactly happening? Probably just slower one, cutting onto the crease. I thought he was in. It looked like he was in, unless his bat is outside the crease when he placed it. Probably didn't expect Calvin to maybe just hit him. It's a cheeky run out from Calvin Savage. But really surprising. I would want to watch the replay once again. Look at that. Chatal trying to place it towards the backward square leg, and cutter falls down. So he maybe came 3 wickets. And then, okay, there you go. So his bat landed and then he tried to drag it inside. Maybe that's why. Umpire's got the best position. No two things about it. Can't argue it. That's a good wicket of Datta Prakash, because he can hit big towards that backward square leg in the mid wicket area. That's his favorite spot. Oh, this time should be a wide. Yes, wide call by the umpire. So Ranadip Aleti. Ranadip Aleti, Deepchand Pinaka, Sampath Kumar. These are the kind of players who have taught Chicago. Oh, should be edged. Now that's the end of the over. At the end of 19 overs, Midwest Stars 155 for 7. Not but materializing these last overs. But these cricketers, Randeep Eleti and Deepchand Pinaka, their fitness levels, they're so fit. Kind of sets examples in the local tournament. They get picked just because of the fitness. Sometimes you don't find these players like Rana or Deepchand or Sampath in form, yet they get picked up in every tournament just because of the fitness. I believe fitness is a little overrated at times.
True.
Because when you see players like David Boone scoring an average of 65 in Australia and Arjuna Rantunga scoring a average of 48 in his international cricket, you just don't expect everybody to be fit. Oh, this time Farhan Ali lodges one, might be a 4 towards the third man. Oh, yes, it is a 4. Calvin Savage, he's not happy to not being stopped. Fielder just trying to play around in the third man area. Oh, look at that, edged it towards the third man. Fielder running back, you see that towards the end. He should have just pulled it back. Ah, no. Oh, brilliant. Oh, might be a wide call by the umpire. Yes, it is. Thought it was a wide York. Maybe outside the line a little bit. So this brings 160. A couple of hits could get them to 175 as well. That would be a cracker of a game tonight, because it's not easy to get 175 under these lights, under these cold conditions. So ball's going to be heavy. It's not going to travel easily. Oh, what a ball. What a ball. Brilliant bowling this from Sampath Reddy. What I never understand with these fast bowlers in Chicago is they never have a third man. They bowl at a pace of almost 123, 127. Some bowl 135. Calvin Savage, he can bowl 132, 135 consistently, yet they don't have a third man. I don't know why. And if you see the wagon wheel, you often see that a lot of runs come from the third man area. You just have to blindly have one person. Oh my goodness, direct hit could have been gone. Oh, that will hurt Wakar. Direct hit could, and Farhan Ali could have been gone, but he'll take all the risk he can. He has nothing to lose now. Look at that strike rate from Farhan Ali. If he ends up taking 2-3 wickets tonight, and if the Midwest Stars win, he might as well be the man of the match. In spite of that special innings from Suresh Kohli here tonight. Striking it over 200. Oh, what a ball, what a ball, what a ball. Checking the helmet on that occasion, Sampath. Farhan Ali, he's a fast bowler himself, bowls about 130. This time the ball hitting him right on the helmet. The players going and checking with the batsman. Ever since that Hughes incident in Australia, this has been a cause of a concern. The helmets have been modified. There's a additional security towards the back that saves your neck and gives you that extra protection. But still, even today, the loss of Hughes, anything that's at the helmet, the entire team, even the opposition, they come and they check on the batsmen. Wonderful to watch such sportsmanship. Cricket, it teaches togetherness, the unity, builds character. That's the reason why you play cricket, not to just win tournaments. Makes you a better person. And these incidents, they reiterate on them. Just 2 balls to go. What is Randeep Eleti gonna do? Oh, Rana tried to swing on this one, so he'll have to face the last ball because there's no single there. So 163, one big hit will give them that 170. Those will be the valuable runs towards the end. It's going to be an interesting chase even with 163 because 163 is even never easy. Kevin Savage appreciating Sampath Kumar. I wonder why Sampath doesn't finish his quota. He's probably one of the best bowlers in Chicagoland. Oh, this time Rana launches one right, picks it up. Huge one tonight. Probably the biggest one tonight. Undoubtedly the biggest one. What an incredible hit this one. I want to watch the replay on this one. That was not a bad ball. That's definitely not a bad ball. Look at that. Pitching it in the good length area. Rana just waiting for it and picking it and hitting it on the pitch of it. Look at that. Probably the biggest hit. Look at that. At least 8 meters, 5 meters on that occasion. What an incredible hit. So, as I rightly predicted, at the end of 20 overs, Midwest Stars, 169. Incredible innings from Farhan Ali and Suresh Kohli. Fine support from Saqib Chowdhury. And a great finish by Rana. So the run rate of 8.45. We'll take a break. When we come back, we'll see how the Chicago players are going to chase down a mammoth total of 169. We'll be right back, ladies and gentlemen. Stay tuned. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. It was going to be an interesting chase here tonight. Mr. Jawar. That's the first shot launched by the mighty Manan Patel. Oh, this time Manan goes again. This time it's even bigger, bigger and bigger. Probably the biggest of the night. The end of first over, Chicago players 10 for 0. They're making their intentions absolutely clear. They don't want to go down to the wire. They want to clear it off early on. So the Midwest Stars were able to post 169 for 7. They look to defend it. So it's going to be an interesting game tonight. Sorry for the brief delay, ladies and gentlemen. So we were just trying to set the camera focus. I know the images were out of focus. Just trying to set it right. So you have the best quality coverage. Studio 6 doing an amazing job. Studio 7 doing an amazing job. Rana into the attack. Oh, lovely, lovely. So look at how Rana swings the ball in so consistently. Fittest and fittest. These players, they show what fitness means. Rana Vipeleti. What a wonderful player he is. Bats, balls, fields, takes catches, great catches. Oh, lovely ball again. So Chirag Patel just trying to place it over that point area. Missing to read the line on that occasion. Rana continuing the attack. Oh, brilliant. This time he places it into the point area. Should get a single easily. That brings back the mighty Manan on strike. It's going to be an interesting contest tonight to see how the Manan is going to play. So the long off is coming in. So the long on is going back. And so is the backward square leg. So now there's a deep backward square leg. And a long on. Interesting field set. I would usually take a cow corner or rather a mid wicket for Manan Patel. Because Manya is so strong towards that mid wicket area. There's a huge gap between the long on and the... Ah, there you go. Oh my goodness. The fielder getting underneath it. Oh my goodness, that's dropped. That's dropped. What a field placement that was from Rana. For a minute, I thought that was not the right field. All of a sudden, the ball going right into the hands of the deep square leg fielder. Just dropping it. This is not on. Manan Patel's wicket, you drop him. Oh my goodness, that's not at all a good effort. Mr. Jankar, the fielder. Oh, this time Manan plays it from the into that gap between that point and that covers fielder. No, sorry. So Manan Patel. So there was actually a slight correction in the earlier. So Karan Kumar playing for Midwest Stars. It's not banned for the entire season, just for one game. So talking to the umpires here. This time Charlie tries to go mid on. Good fielding there. This is a good first over from Rana. Just 4 runs coming off it in his first over. Brilliant over. So this is gonna be interesting chase. First over, 10 runs. Second over, just 4 runs, averaging out to a run rate of 7. 2 overs, but there's no loss of wickets. Going pretty much exactly like how the Midwest Stars were going. What a shot this is towards the fine leg for a boundary. So it's pain and agony to Janwar. Incredible pain and agony to Janwar today. He dropped a catch. He comes back into bowl. Manan lodging towards a fine leg for a boundary of the first ball. Good ball. Yeah, it's called a wide. It's a good thinking because he knows. This is really good thinking from Janwar, even though if it's a wide. Sorry, Jawar. Even though if it's a wide, you want to make sure that he wants to bowl those wide. This time he brings it in. Oh, good try there. The mid on. Should get 1 run there. Desperate effort from the deep. Yeah, there's an injury right there. He's hurt his hands. It's not easy in these cold conditions. So we'll take a short break and resume back again. So the game resumes back. This time Chirag Patel just trying to drive it towards the covers for a single, but it's right into the hands of the fielder. So Chirag Patel just 1 of 5. This time it's on the full, but right back to the fielder. This is good comeback from Jawar after being hit for a boundary of the first ball. Good over so far. This time Chirag trying to pull it towards the square leg. That's an excellent over from Jawar. Just 6 runs coming off it so far after having gone for a 4. So definitely is rising up to the occasion now. Charlie's just got to keep Manan Patel, the man in form, on strike. Manan Patel's been scoring tons of runs around. Look at that catch drop. Definitely gonna cost Midwest Stars. That catch should have been taken by Jawar. So Charlie gets off strike in the last ball and keeps the strike now. So 3 overs, Chicago players 21 for no loss. So this is a good steady start. They'll still need a required run rate of 8.76, sorry. So Farhan Ali, he was a player who got injured. That's not good signs. This time, what an incredible hit this one. Just trying to hit it with the swing on this occasion. Chirag Patel just picking it from the slot and putting it away, punishing it away towards the square leg for a 6. Look at that. Look, hitting it with the swing, connecting it perfectly. There's a fielder right there in the deep, but he'll just watch it sail over. No chance of catching it. So Chirag Patel into the attack now, announcing himself that he's back to form. Big players, they announce themselves in that way. This time he goes over the extra cover. Should be a boundary. Yes, it is. What an incredible shot from Chirag Patel. This 10 runs from 2 balls. Definitely pressure on for Rana. This is surprising. Rana usually very economical. Tries to get those early wickets early on. Now Chirag is just trying to hit him with the swing. He's read the swing. This time he just tries to play it straight down the ground for a single. Good bowling and good fielding there by the bowler himself. For a minute, everybody wanted Chirag to take a single and give strike to Manan the way he's going. And now everybody just says to themselves, it's fine, it doesn't matter either of the batsmen. They are really playing well. This time he pulls one towards the backward square leg. It might even be 4 or a 6. Again, this time 6 it is. What a shot from Chirag. This is a huge over for the players. Getting some serious momentum on. 31 in 3.3. This time slightly towards the leg. And Chirag, he's just tried to pull it. It didn't seem like he's tried to hit it too hard. Just trying to show that angle towards that backward square leg. What a shot. This is good batting from the players. that's a good ball. That's a better line from Rana. He needs to come from that wide line, good length area, and pitch it and mix it up. So that way, even if the batsman were to attack him, they want to go over the top. That's an awkward position to go from. Provides chances. That's usually how Rana bowls. This time he's trying to get a control of his swing. Was going way too much from almost the fourth wicket into the leg wicket. This is a good ball. Should not be a no. Oh, wonder how is this a no? I would like to watch the replay. Look at that one. Oh yeah, definitely a no. Definitely a no. I would love to pounce on those things, get as many runs as possible. That's anyways going to be a no. But those are surprising as well because Rana, he has some pace. This time Chirag coming down the track to lodge one over that long on. There's no fielder there. Trying to make use of that free hit. It's a good comeback from Rana after being hit for that 6-4-6. But at the end of 4 overs, Chicago players 38 for 0. Trying to announce themselves. Looks like Krishna Prashant is coming into the attack. No, he's not again. Yesterday the same thing happened like last week. So looks like Abdullah Khadri is coming into the attack. Maybe the captain asked Krishna to bowl and all of a sudden he decided, okay, it's just 2 more overs to the power play. Let me try something else and then he could come back when there's 5 fielders outside. Happens too often. This time good ball from Abdullah Qadri. Manan Patel trying to play towards the backward square leg. Fielder right there will still get a single because of that misfield from Suresh Kohli. Ball was travelling fast, so really can't blame him. But these things, they should be stopped at this level of the game. I know it's chilly. It hurts when you hold the ball. But these things have to be stopped. So now the square leg went back. Oh, should be a wide. Yes, it is. It's way over the batsman. So for Manan Patel, there is a fine leg on the 30 yards. And then there's a deep square leg. And I wonder, and there is a deep backward point. Interesting field setting, this one. Oh, should be a no again. Should be a no. No, it's probably dipping. So Chirag Patel is not happy. He knows it should have been a no. But leg umpire, Maksud Sheikh, he doesn't think so. Maksud Sheikh thinks that was dipping, but that's okay. It's average expectation from a batsman. These things keep happening at times. So the deep square leg coming in now. So this field, I usually don't expect that. You either have fielders on the leg or you either have fielders on the off. You don't have a deep square leg and a deep point. That means as a bowler you don't know where you're going to bowl. This time Manan tries to put one away towards that mid wicket. Might get a boundary. Yes, it is. What a form this batsman is in, to be honest. He's just going blazing guns. Usually that's not how Manan plays. He usually likes to take his time to settle down, but the kind of form he's in, he's just attacking from ball one now. This is really, really interesting. Oh, this time he goes again, but just couldn't quite middle it. Still should. Yeah. This is chance for overthrow. Charlie Bonnet a single. Manan says nobody. I'm good. Let me take on Abdullah Khadri. Abdullah Khadri into the attack. 4 balls. He's bowled pretty good except for that boundary ball. That was neatly put away by Manan. There's no fault of Abdullah Khadri. This is a better line. This is a better line. It should be, when you come from that angle, you either bring it in or you put it a little bit wider for the batsman to manufacture shots rather than just taking it from under. Interesting, this one. This time it's pulled away towards the mid-wicket area for a boundary. This is just pain and pain. This time it's Chirag Patel. Both these batsmen just taking on both the bowlers. Charlie just taking that short which ball and putting it away towards that mid-wicket. There's no fielder. There's deep square leg, but he'll not be able to cut it off. Deep Chanti. There you go. That's Datta Prakash into the attack. That's smart bowling change. Datta Prakash usually is very, very economical and also takes wickets at the same time. Plays for minor league, US Tigers. Excellent player he is. Very good with fielding. Very, very good bowler. Bats as well. So Manan Patel. So it's going to be an interesting contest because the best bowler, best spinner for Midwest Stars is bowling to the best batsman, the Chicago players. It's going to be a great contest. Chicago players 5 overs 50. They're going at 10 runs per over. Brilliant start this. Don't expect a better start from this. Any team would like to have a start like this. They would dream of a start like this. No wickets. Not even the power play is done and they're already 50. Oh, brilliant bowling, brilliant bowling. Just trying to hit it in that good length area. There's a covers fielder. So there's nobody outside 30 yards on the offside. There is a long off. Oh, this time Manya, he tries to go over towards the more long off. The fielder will cut it off, just a single. So I wonder, oh yeah, there's a mid wicket for Manan and then there's a long off. Oh, this is brilliant, bowling here from Datta. He's not just giving anything away tonight. Good bowling here from Datta. Just one run of the 3 balls. Oh, this time Charlie just playing it down towards the long off. Will get a single, but this is good over so far. As you can see, it's not easy to hold the ball. Hold it 1 inch shorter. Your fingers are going to go for a toss because this is those kind of conditions here tonight. You can see the keeper wearing a winter jacket. You can see the long off fielder Deepchand Pinnaka wearing a winter hoodie. Tells you much about the ground conditions tonight. Oh, what a shot! Oh, 6! Incredible shot this one from Manya. What a shot! Flat 6. What a shot this one. TP just going full on this occasion. Oh, look at that. Hitting it with the turn. Just outside those 60 yards. Flat 6. What an incredible hit. Chicago players, they are not letting the 10 runs per over come down. Trying to maintain the 10 runs per over. Because they know they're chasing a target of 170. And in the middle overs, there's going to be these lull overs. Oh, this time he tries to go over the backward point. Should get too easy. The fielder might cut it off if not for a 4. Oh, it's a 4 again. This is incredible batting from Manya. He's 35 of 18, striking at almost 200 strike rate. And Chirag Patel, Charlie, 24 from 19. Brilliant batting this one. Look at how he takes that room, adjusts to that rising length and puts it away. He knows the fielders are inside the 30 yards. He's going to be safe. Even if he gets 2, he's happy with that. But this is incredible start. At the end of the power play, now they're going to have 5 fielders outside. So the scoring might not be that fast now. So Jay Patel coming in with water bottles, trying to tell Manya, you've got to stay, buddy. You've done the damage. Just not lose that momentum now. Trying to go for a big shot. Take your time to settle down with 5 players outside. Get into that groove. So Abdullah Qadri, I thought Krishna Prashant would come into the attack, but looks like they want to continue with Abdullah Qadri. He's an excellent bowler, Abdullah Qadri, no doubt about it. But usually, the kind of form that these 2 batsmen are in, especially Charlie, just picking up that excellent leg deliveries, and you cannot bowl anything towards the leg. So this is just incredible hitting, really, and I wouldn't be surprised if there's a huge gap between the long on and oh, that should be a wide. Yes, it is. It's way over the batsman. There's no 2 things about it. Abdullah trying too hard. That's not the field he should be bowling, honestly, because there is a long on, there is a long off, there is a mid wicket, there is a backward square leg, and there's nobody towards the 3rd man outside the 30 yards. So the 3rd man now dropping back a little bit because they know they can have 5 fielders outside. Oh, brilliant, just driving it towards it. Long off this time. Charlie, and that brings back Manan Patel, the man in form on strike. Manan Patel hitting at almost 200 strike rate. What an incredible start this from the Chicago players. They're making sure that the run rate is not dropping below 10 runs per over at any cost. Chasing 170 is not easy. Oh, look at that one. Lodged right up. Big up. Downtown. That's literally charging up. What a shot. Incredible looking shot. I love to watch the video on that occasion. Look at that. Brilliantly bowled. Picked it right from the slot. He knew it right off. The second the ball left the bat, he knows that's a bigger one. Look at that. Good camera coverage. Thanks to Studio 7 for giving us this wonderful live coverage. The best, they cover the minor league as well, so you know for sure that you're getting the best quality when you watch these premier tournaments. An American Trophy, 3 years old, doing some really wonderful job here tonight. Khadri pressure right on. This time Manan just trying to check the shot. Smart batting this from Manya. 41 of 20. And Chirag playing at 25 from 20. 70 already, and this is only 6.3. So there's 3 balls to go. Wonder what Manan's going to score in the next 3 balls. I wouldn't be surprised if Manan keeps attacking. Yeah, there you go. This time it's a smarter shot towards the backward point. Should get a boundary on that occasion. What an incredible batting this is from Manya. What a stroke. This time Abdullah Khadri trying to go a little bit fuller and wider, and this time Manan makes it even more easier. Just trying to place it towards this where there's no fielder. So there is a deep cover fielder. Is almost at like 40 yards, so he's considered a fielder outside 30 yards. So long on, long off, and then there's a mid wicket, and then there's a backward square leg. Oh, this time it's pulled. Oh, could be gone. Yes, it is. That's a mighty wicket of Manan Patel. Abdullah Khadri, he's provided the most crucial breakthrough. He's been expensive, no doubt about it. This wicket. This big wicket of Manan Patel. Oh, look at that. Manya just missing it out on the land. He knew it right away. Good slow and shorter delivery. That's the end of wonderful innings from Manan Patel. He's done all the damage in the top order, but that definitely provides some breakthrough. Gives momentum to the Midwest Stars, because now at this point, if they lose another wicket, all of a sudden Midwest Stars will start closing in. Incredible, just incredible. They all know the value of that big wicket from Manan Patel. What a shot. Almost 45 of 24 deliveries. Look at that. 45 of 22, sorry. Brings Prithvish Patel on strike. Look at the batting lineup. They still have Daria Jay, Calvin Savage, and Waqar Siddiqui. Those two are big. So you don't have to worry about the batting lineup until you see Waqar Siddiqui. It's the 7th batsman, number 8 batsman on the crease. They're trying to chase 170. They're already 74. So the runs required are just 96 from 79 deliveries. It's going to be interesting to see whether Chicago players will look to rotate the strike at this time or just keep attacking. This year, they've come back really strong. Already won 2 games in this season so far. The 2 games that they have played. This is the 3rd game. Definitely looking to chase down. Oh, brilliant comeback from Abdullah Khadri after having hit for those mighty ones initially. Good ball to end the over. Still a little expensive, almost 12.5 runs per over. But at the end of 7 overs, Chicago players 75 for 1. So it's going to be interesting to see. Looks like Ashar Mehdi is wearing a helmet now. So most probably they'll go with a spin. So okay, Datta Prakash is trying to continue. So Datta Prakash, he's gone he's got a good first over so far, except for that last ball boundary. Right, so Prithvish Patel into the attack. Prithvish Patel has been in a terrific form this season as well. He'll look to replace the kind of innings Manan is playing. Oh, this time he places it into that covers, gets a single and gets off strike. Good bowling there, good first ball from Datta Prakash. DB is very economical. Gets picked up by most of the franchise leagues, even plays for the minor leagues, the US Tigers, for a reason. So the field, there's a field change now. There is a deep extra cover on the offside. Brilliant. Charlie just trying to place it into that gully area for a single, but it's right into the hands of the gully fielder. So no worries at all. They have a very good run rate. They are very well set. Just need to make sure they don't lose a quick wicket right now. Build up at least a 20-run partnership. Now look at those bright lights, lighting up those lights. Oh boy, how much has Chicago cricket evolved. Sometimes I look back to 12-13 years before when I started playing here in Chicago. This is something that's futuristic at that point in time. It's now in execution. Brilliant to see these visuals. Brilliant batting, placing it towards that extra, like short extra cover. He knows the fielders, they're coming in from 30 yards. Not easy to cover that much ground, pick up and then throw. These are fast runners as well. Oh, brilliant. This time he just tries to place it towards the covers, but edges it towards the third man. They wanted to go for two, but Prithvish sent him back. That's good call from Prithvish. Could have been really close, but Charlie was saying, hey buddy, let's have loud calls. Look where the ball is. Might even get a two. This is good. This is really good. Oh, that's edged again towards the third man. And DP usually bowls fast, so they should get two without a question. Pruth wanted the third one. Look for these extras. They're very fast runners. That's a very good over. Just 5 runs coming off it from Datta's over. So that's a very good comeback from Datta in this over after having gone for that 12-run over. So 8 overs, Chicago players still going strong at 10 runs per over. So at the end of 10 overs, Chicago players 80 for 1. So 8 overs, 80 for 1, Chicago players. You've got to remember those 2 innings from Manan Patel and Chirag Patel tonight, because they made the equation look so simple. It was not at all simple to begin with, to be honest. They started with a required run rate of almost 8.5. Never easy in these conditions, but the way Manan Patel and Chirag played, now it's looking so much easier. Still not easy. A couple of quick wickets will still get the momentum back to Midwest Stars, so it's never over till it's over. It's T20 cricket. As you could see, Midwest Stars were crumbling in the beginning, but that good partnership from Saqib, Suresh Kohli and Farhan Ali that got them that gave them that fighting total. Farhan Ali into the attack, missing that his line on that occasion. Just warming it up. So Farhan Ali, he's one of the fastest bowlers. Bowls almost at 130 kilometers per hour. Too fast for Chicagoland. But these players with these franchise legs, minor leagues creeping in, everybody's getting exposed to those speeds. So Prithvi this time just trying to place it towards the fine leg, will get two. Easily gets two. Just brilliant batting this from the players. They're trying to get those ones, trying to get those twos. They're trying to make sure there are not enough dot balls. And all of a sudden, the equation looks so simple. 7.44 required run rate. Oh, what a shot! What a shot this time! Hits his own dugout, Prithvi Patel. Just flicking it off his legs. Placing the full face of the bat and using the complete pace of Farhan Ali. Look at that shot. Beautifully picked up and put it away towards the square leg for a six. He goes to again pretty much the same shot. Just couldn't use the full face on this occasion. Still gets two. This is really good running. Incredible running this from Prithvi Patel. 10 runs of Farhan Ali's first over and there's just 3 balls being bowled. Farhan Ali, everybody fears him except Prithvi Patel. Definitely not tonight. Prithvi Patel scored 10 runs of 3 deliveries already. But Farhan Ali can come back with those ugly bouncers. They've always got to watch out for those. Now the deep square leg going back. Good ball. That's a very good line. That's a much better line. You've got to hit the deck hard on that good length area because this is a very bouncy wicket. Everybody knows it. Hanover Park bounce. It's simply eccentric. You hit it towards that good length. Take that away from the batsman. It's never easy to play those. Just like that. And that's very poor keeping. It's not easy to judge those. The ball could sometimes bounce off the surface. It kind of worries even the best of the keepers. Even the keeper for the caliber like Ashar Mehdi. He's probably the finest keepers of Chicagoland. Still gets one by. This time Charlie trying to swing it towards the backward square leg. It's a fielder right there, but at this pace, you don't have to worry about it. So 9 overs, 91 for 1. Chicago players hanging tight to the 10 runs per over. They're not letting anything come down. They're trying to attack every bowler. 8 overs, 80 and Farhan Ali's over. 11 runs. So 9 overs, 91 for 1. And Datta Prakash continuing the attack. He's bowled a very good second over. Just 5 runs coming off it. When you're chasing down a run rate of 8.5, a 5-run over is always a terrific over. especially in T20 cricket. So Prithvish Patel into the attack. Sorry. Yeah, Prithvish Patel is actually facing. I don't know why the scorecard says Chirag Patel. Oh, brilliant. Just placing it in the covers. He'll definitely look for a single. Rana on this occasion just not able to pick up that ball from the ground. It's never easy really to pick up the ball and throw. These are thick grass conditions, unlike the international conditions. Oh, brilliant. Brilliant length. Should be brilliant length. It's a little bit shorter, but again he tried to take off that pace and hit the deck hard, confusing the batsman whether to go for it or not, because there's a deep square leg and a mid wicket just waiting for Charlie to hit there. Still gets away with a single. Still good for now. So Prithvish Patel, he's into the attack. Oh, this time he plays it. It's just covers it beautifully, middling it from right at the center of the bat. Places it towards the long off for a single. So they know that the Prakash is bowling really well. They're just trying to play him off for singles and doubles. They're not looking for shots. They need not. Because the run rate is still 9.89. They just need 8.5. Oh, this time Charlie tries to go towards the cow corner. The long on fielder will cut it. Will only get one. Good throw from the deep. From Farhan Ali, the fielder. So 4 balls, 4 singles. This is smart batting as well. Because you don't keep that pressure to yourself for playing a dot ball just like that. Good bowling from DP this one. The first over. Manan Patel lodged him for a 6 and a 4. Got his first over a little expensive. 12 runs per over. But his second over he only gave 5 runs. And so far he only gave 4 of his 5 deliveries. This is really good comeback. This is professional cricket quality. At the Prakash played Hyderabad Cricket Association. There's a go. Datta Prakash was excited. I would love to see the replay on that occasion. He's really got excited like a kid there. Look at that. That actually was way outside the off wicket. He was jumping there. But he knows that the batsman moved way towards his offside. It hit him right outside the off stick, so it's never an out. Especially when the batsman offered a shot, it's never an out. So good bowling there from DP. Just 4 runs coming off it. Look at that transition of DP. First over 12 runs, next over 5 runs, and next over just 4 runs. So he ended up at 21 in 3 overs, which is wonderful for any T20 game. So for the first time, thanks to that over from Datta Prakash, the run rate now is 9.5. It came down from over 10 runs per over. It came down to 9.5 now. Farhan Ali into the attack. This time it's pulled towards the backward square leg. Good fielding there in the deep from Abdullah Qadri. Brilliant shot that one. Charlie just used that pace and pull it towards that backward square leg. Went to the fielder in a second. Abdullah Qadri just picking it, doing everything right there. Just gives away 1 run. Prithvish Patel wanted to hit one towards the mid wicket. There's actually a big gap in that cow corner between the long on and the mid wicket. This is brilliant bowling from Farhan Ali. Just 1 run of the first ball. And Dot ball again. This builds some pressure, especially for the batsman who was striking at almost 200. This builds pressure, these dot balls, even though if they're playing well. Oh, brilliant, just brilliant. Oh, could be close, could be close. Yes, it is. Prithvish Patel, what are you doing? There was no run there. It was right in the block hole. Literally sacrificing your wicket. Look at that replay. Right in that block hole. He saw Charlie coming from his. No. Brilliant effort there from Farhan Ali. Look at those glowing lights. They always signal red. Never easy. Just brilliant. That's an unnecessary wicket. This is exactly what loses the momentum. It's not about the wicket. It's about the effort that the fielding team took to get that wicket. Definitely brings the momentum back to them. There's no way this is gonna be a run. There's no way. Still in a good position right now. They still have a lot of good batsmen, so it would be interesting to see. The wickets are always tempting because the new batsman, it's not easy for the new batsman in these conditions to go about it right away. The required run rate is still 7.979, so they've got to score 8 runs per over no matter what. So that means even if you're taking run a ball, there's going to be either 2 doubles, or if you have a dot ball, then it's got to be a 4 and 4 singles. So it's never easy to go down those 8 runs per over. So you've got to make sure you don't throw away those wickets. Just keep scoring those 7 runs. Get those odd boundaries. Should get you very, very easily without taking any chances. 74 needed from 9.3. So 57 balls, 74 runs needed. Interesting equation this, because at this point, if the players lose a couple of wickets, it's gonna be real dicey, and they send Calvin Savage up the order, because Calvin Savage, he can hit really, really big. South African international player, everybody knows him. We've seen him in ESPN, we've seen him in Star Sports, we've seen him in all of those big screens playing for South Africa. He's coming now playing for Chicago Players. So the class of Calvin Savage, you see, even if you need 12 runs per over, he's not going to get bogged down. He takes it so easy. He keeps his calm, just doesn't lose his cool. Oh, there you go. That's exactly what he can do. Brilliant shot between the gaps. What a wonderful 4 this one. Picked up right from that slop and put it away towards the cow corner. Just right in the gap between that long on fielder and the mid-wicket fielder. What a shot. What a shot. This time he just places it towards the backward point. Should get too easy. Yes, he will. This is brilliant batting from Calvin Savage. Just keeping that run rate. That's 100 up for the Chicago Players. It's 102 for 2 after 11 overs. Krishna Prashant into the attack. Good first ball. That's an ideal line for a spinner, really. Krishna Prashant, the tall bowler, comes with a very high arm action. Pitches it in that good length. Makes the bowler play more towards the point, and he always sets his fielder in those covers. Oh, brilliant again, brilliant again. Exactly what he is known for. Very economical. Even picks wickets at times. So Chirag Patel was going almost 150 strike rate, now back to 100, but that's still okay. This time he just tries to play it down towards a fine leg. Might be even leg by signal by the umpire. Yes, it is. So let's look at the camera angle. Let's change it. Yeah, there you go. So Calvin Savage into the attack. He's played one of the finest spinners of the world. Let's see what he's going to do to Krishna Prashant. It's going to be an interesting contest between these two. Because Calvin Savage, he respects the good bowlers. But he can't respect too much because he still needs to score those 8 runs per over. Oh, brilliant. Just brilliant. River sweeping towards that third man area. Good batting this from Calvin Savage. Look at those fast hands. He's experienced enough to read the bowlers by a book, like a book. Oh, this time Charlie goes over towards the cow corner. Could be between the gap. Oh no, good fielding there. Long on, cutting it off Farhan Ali, the fielder. Good fielding there in the deep. Saved certain 2 runs for his team. Never easy. Farhan Ali, what an athlete. What an athlete he is. So there's lights being turned on. Umpire Imad is trying to get the lights turned off. Interesting contest this. The crowd's thinning out right now. They're probably just hiding under the tent, sitting in their cars and watching it from the street end. That sometimes causes these lights to turn on. Never easy for the batsman, especially when he's playing towards the street end of the Hanover Park Stadium. Oh, brilliant. Should be a wide. Called by the umpire. Yes, it is. And it would have been an interesting shot had Charlie picked it. He just dismissed it. Trying to say, Chal hut. Just trying to dismiss it right off his legs. I mean, an interesting shot towards the backward square leg. This time, fielder getting there, but fall short of Deepchand Pinnaka. Good timing on that occasion. He didn't really try to hit it, just check the shot. So the required run rate now 7.75. At the end of 12 overs, Chicago players 108 for 2, very nicely placed. 62 required from 48. You would want to make sure to maximize a couple of overs right now before it gets too late. Because you settle that equation to run a ball, those odd boundaries keep coming and the game's good. But you've got to get that additional 14 runs knocked off. So you've got to get those 2 overs at more than the required run rate and cover those 7 extra runs. That gives you that 6 run per over equation. How many times have we seen in this tournament? The last time these two teams contested last week was an incredible match. Midwest Stars ended up scoring 179. Chicago players ended up scoring 179. They gave a target of 100 and excuse me. They gave a target of 180. And they won it by a single run. Midwest Stars almost chased down 179. They scored 178. Chicago players just winning it by one run. Interesting match, this one. So Deepchand Pinaka into the attack now. He's emerged as a superstar off late. Didn't quite have a buzzing season this year so far with the bat or with the ball. He usually tries to come at times when he needs to save the team and executes it in style and finishes it. But he hasn't got that opportunity so far this season. Oh, brilliant. What a hit. What a hit. Oh my goodness. That's dropped. That's dropped. Chirag Patel, what are you doing? He's just tried to place it into the hands of the deep square leg fielder. It was right in the hands of young Abdullah Qadri. Also mistaking the lights or the crowd talking from behind caused him extra pressure. But it was right in the hands and it should have been taken. Look at that. Picked up sweetly and put it towards the square leg. Fielder just not catching it. Oh, this time Calvin Savage pulls one towards the mid wicket. It was fast one. Should go for a boundary. Yes, it is. What an incredible batsman he is, Calvin Savage. What a treat to watch him play. Oh, brilliant. Just brilliant. Look at how he places it right in that gap. Saqib Chaudhary, not the fastest of the fielder. You can expect dives from him. But you can expect 100 from him any game. What a batsman he is. Oh my goodness. This time Deepchand Pinaka, he gets his wicket. The big wicket of Calvin Savage. Tried to go downtown, missing the line completely. The wicket goes for a walk and Deepchand Pinaka showing Calvin Savage the direction to walk. It's just brilliant scenes these. Look at that. Oh my goodness, just missing the line completely. Showing him the way. Oh my goodness, oh my goodness. What a brilliant comeback this from Deepchand Pinaka. The contest is now not gonna be easy. Jay Patel into the attack. Look at what this innings from Suresh Kohli and especially the innings from Farhan Ali has done. That quick fire 35, that's what given him the edge really. That is the reason why I say if you go towards the end, you've got to really maximize on those runs because every single you score after those 160s, 170s, they usually get a lot of. This is just brilliant. So it's getting colder, it's getting tougher. Wickets falling. The score is good. It's all happening here at the Hanover Park Stadium here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. What an over this has been from Deepchand Pinnaka. He usually makes an impact, and this is where he can make the impact. .6 the required run rate. The run rate has been pretty good. It's never a point of concern from ball one. But the crucial wickets falling, the right times not giving them that edge to take a breather, that's been the point of concern really. So Deepchand Pinnaka. Brilliant from Jay Desai. Dropped catch there again. Abdullah Khadri yet again. Love to watch the replay on that occasion. Jay Patel just hitting it. Towards the point. It was right in the hands of the point fielder, but it was going like a rocket. Never easy. It will definitely hurt. It will definitely hurt. You can't blame him much. He's done his best. Everybody appreciates that, including the bowler himself. He knows how tough that was to just keep the hands. Brilliant. This time he pulls one towards the short mid wicket. Datta Prakash, the fielder, should still get one. Good over from Deepchand Pinnaka so far. 7 runs coming off it. The last run, if this ball goes for a 4 or a 6, then the equation will be completely different. If not, the equation is going to be completely different. Brilliant, brilliant yet again. Just trying to place it towards that extra cover. Didn't quite connect it. Still should get a single and get away with it. Jay Patel keeps strike. Chirag Patel has been anchoring this innings. It's there from ball one. So at the end of 13 overs, Chicago players 116 for 3. Required run rate touching just about 8 now. 54 needed from 42. Just 12 balls away from leveling that equation. So that's an incredible hit of the first ball of the 15th over. They're getting a little tightened up with that over from Krishna Prashant. So now they need to attack Deepchand Pinnaka. Edged it towards the third man for a boundary. Equation definitely coming down now. Needing just 41 from 5.5 overs. Required run rate of just 7. Brilliant, brilliant again this time from Jay towards that extra cover. Good fielding there in the deep. Gets Jay off strike now. That's a good thing. Both teams getting railed up a little bit. There's a healthy competition here going on. No harm in that. So fielders having words with the batsman. Bowler having a word with the batsman. You see that way too often. Oh, this time Chirag wanted to go big again. Oh, Jay Patel right there. Risking his wicket. You don't have to do that, buddy. Oh, this hurt Chirag now. This is not good. It hit him on the thigh. The right leg, you usually wear a thigh pad on the left one. Looks like this hit him on his right leg. Chirag Patel. I'm sure he's a champion player. He'll reset immediately. I've known him for so long. This time Chirag pulls one. Oh my goodness, that's a drop catch yet again. What's happening here tonight, ladies and gentlemen? Rana dropping the second catch. You just don't see that too often. He usually takes those great catches on the field. It's the pressure, just the pressure. Oh my goodness, he usually never drops anything. 4 signal by the umpire now. Great hit. That pressure building up. There's 200 people supporting their team here, Chicago players. Sometimes gets you caught up with all of that. 36 needed from 32 now. Oh my goodness, that's a ball now. That's a ball now. Deepchand Pinnaka making those dance. Teams are getting railed up. This is incredible. This is really, really incredible scenes. One of the greatest contests of American Trophy T20. You see these close games only in American Trophy T20. What a wicket this is from Deepchand Pinnaka. This time right into the slot. Look at that replay. Look at that replay now. Brilliantly bowled right into the block hole. Deepchand Pinnaka making some dance moves there. Chirag Patel, what an innings he's played. Getting out on 48, just 2 runs away to score his 50. Anchored the innings all the way through from the first over to the 15th over. Did most of the job right. So the fielders coming in, trying to set some expectation here. So Waqar Siddiqui is into the attack. Along with Jay Patel. So it says Safdar here, but the scorecard reads Waqar Siddiqui. I think it's Syed Safdar, maybe the impact player. gonna be really, really interesting to watch the next ball. Deepchand Binaga doing an amazing spell so far. Towards the leg, should be a wide. Oh no, umpire's not convinced. The fielder was waiting for the call. Probably there was an edge towards a pad or something. Syed Safdar, he's surprised. He says, nothing touched me. I don't know why it's not a wide. Interesting equation this now. 36 needed from 5, just 7.2. With 6 overs remaining, both teams riled up. What a close contest this is. It's just getting harder and harder with this weather here tonight. So Datta Prakash into the attack now from the street end of the Hanover Park Stadium. Jay Patel taking the strike now. Oh, what a shot this from Jay Patel now. On the slot ball, pulled it towards the square leg for a 6. Levels the equation all of a sudden. What an incredible hit. What batting this from Chicago players tonight. They've dominated the batting every segment. The players just getting charged up. They're teasing the umpire. They're teasing the players. When you give the crowd this kind of entertainment, you know that the adrenaline is up. The match is wonderful. Incredible game this. What a shot. Just placed it towards that covers and gets off strike. Jay Patel. Brilliant batting this from Jay Patel here tonight. 16 of 8, scoring at 200 strike rate. Kevin Patel into the attack. So I thought it was Syed Safdar. It's Kevin Patel into the attack now. This time he just places it. Oh, brilliance. Sheer brilliance. They know they only need run a ball. They are just touching and running. This time he just placed it into that short extra cover. Almost right next to the bowler himself. Still gets a single. Now the extra. So now there is going to be a deep mid wicket. Oh my goodness, that's a misfield. Misfield by the point fielder. You just don't do that at this hour of the game. Jawar, what are you doing, buddy? You dropped the crucial catch of Manan Patel. This misfield, these things hurt. The required run rate now 6 runs per over, and Jay Desai. Oh my god, that's a catch drop again. What's just happening here tonight? That was an easy sit off for Mohit Patel. The ball just travelling to him right into his hands. Jay Patel just trying to place it into the covers. Jay Patel is not happy. How many catches have we seen drop today? Look at that. Right into the hands of Mohit Patel. Like literally into the hands of Mohit Patel. He didn't have to move an inch, just had to held on to it. Now this time it's played towards the silly wicket. Silly point. Sorry. It's a single. This is really, really good bowling from Datta. He's provided the right opportunities. He could have picked up the wickets. His team's just not living up to the expectations here tonight. 25 from 4. It's going to be tough now. It's going to be very, very tough now. I'm sure now the fast bowler will be into an attack, if I'm not wrong. So Jay Patel into the attack, which is good. And looks like Deepchand Pinaka is going to continue. This is just not on. Just not on. 11 runs from Datta Prakash's previous over. Had that 6 been taken. Sorry, that. I know there was no way for that 6 to be taken. But it would have been a brilliant, brilliant over had there been no boundary. Because the pressure keeps building up. Now all of a sudden, the required 106.25 looks super duper easy. All this time Jay Patel, he tried to go towards the long on. But places it. Oh my goodness, that's really, really good running. Very, very good running. So 2 runs now, just places it towards that mid-off. There is a mid-off fielder there, but he was a little bit closer, right next to the wickets, to be honest. But he waited for the deep long off fielder to cover 35 yards, good 35 yards. That got them the 2. So now the required run rate, just run a ball. Will they keep attacking? Will they just want to rotate the strike? It's going to be interesting to see, because the way you play from now is you keep attacking. No, umpire's not convinced. It is a wide. The crowd is asking for a wide. Crowds they come in huge numbers to support their teams. When teams like D Park, Hanover Park Raptors, Panthers, Chicago players, these teams play, their crowd come and support in numbers.